I am Dr. Shankar from School of Management, University of Science Malaysia. A conclusion. All start with a good planning. What is planning? It is a conscious, systematic process of making decisions about goals and activities that an individual, group, work unit, or organization will pursue in the future. A purposeful effort that is directed and controlled by managers and often draws on the knowledge and experience of employees throughout the organization. Set your business target. Define your why and international readiness. Before setting numerical targets, align your internal team on the core motivation for going global. Identify the driver. Are you looking to extend your product life cycle, offset domestic slow seasons, or capitalize on economies of scale? Assess capabilities. Can your supply chain, digital infrastructure, customer support, and financial reserves handle international orders? Goal example. By quarter three, complete and comprehensive internal audit of our export compliance, logistic capabilities, and financial buffer to support cross-border operations. Start to make preparation, internal readiness, and resource assessment. Start with production capacity. Ensure your manufacturing or operational capacity can scale up to handle foreign demand without hurting domestic obligations. Financial buffer. International expansion incurs heavy upfront costs like legal fees, market research, compliance, shipping. Maintain a robust cash buffer or secure financing to sustain operations before profitability kicks in. Team and leadership. Assign clear ownership of the expansion project to a dedicated project manager or export team. Train in international logistics, trade compliance, and cross border communication. We need to explore. What we need to explore? We need to understand our core competence. Where is our core competence? Let's look at our resources, whether our resources are rare, whether our resources are organized, whether our resources are valuable, whether our resources are inimitable. When we explore our core competence, we need to understand fully our resources capability and where can we position ourselves. When we look at discovery, explore, and we need to act on it. For example, we need to explore the first step to explore current reality. The aim is to be as honest and open as possible about what is happening at present. Identify the problem or opportunity area. Check with the customers, suppliers, or other key stakeholders. Reveal hidden issues. Gather data. Look for root causes. Rethink the issue. This is what explore comes in. And try to understand discovering. As people deepen their understanding of current reality, the issues and choices become clearer. They begin to see with new pair of eyes, identify possible solutions, plan and anticipate problems, and act. Last but not least in the cycle is doing. Test solutions, implement plan, evaluate results, and celebrate success, recognize problems. So we continue to explore, discover, and act until we achieve our competitive advantages. Our competitive advantages can be achieved through innovation, quality, service, speed, or cost competitiveness. Ask ourselves, comparing with the competitor, who is best in innovation? Who is providing the best quality product or service? Who is very good in terms of delivering the product, speed to the market, or in other words, time to market? And who is providing the best cost competitiveness? If the company name appears to be ours, then you have finally explored, discovered, and acted on it and achieved the competitive advantage. Before going global, before we need to understand the regulatory and compliance check, legal framework, understand foreign business structures, labor law, and data privacy regulations, product standards and certification. Verify that your product meets mandatory local safety standards, labeling requirements, and ingredient or technical restriction. Tariff and trade agreement check import duties, custom declarations, and utilize free trade agreements (FTAs) to minimize cross-border taxes. When we look at the global economy, we can divide into a few categories: big emerging market like China, India, Brazil, Mexico, Indonesia, Korea, Turkey, and Malaysia. Group of five, top five industrial nations in the view of the World Bank and IMF: US, Britain, France, Germany, and Japan. And third category, major developing or debtor nation, countries that have foreign debts to banks or official institutions such as IMF and World Bank: Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Egypt, Korea, and Peru. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to sell or provide your service? Identify the country. Now we need to act and make decision. Number one, delivering strategic value to the customers at the global level. Building a dynamic organization. When we go global, our organization need to be very dynamic. We need to understand the problem and we need to act on it. Like just now we saw the discovery, problem solving, and act. And number three, mobilizing people. We need to mobilize our people everywhere in this part of the world. We need to encourage them to go and understand the problem, to meet people, and try to understand the market intelligence for learning and changing. And this is part of the dynamic organization where we learn continuously and changing in the environment. Decide. We come to the very important part, that is deciding. Decide how you will reach international buyer. Options range from direct exporting via e-commerce and using marketing intermediaries, distributors, agents, to forming a joint venture or setting up a wholly owned subsidiary. Manage change for your existing team. When we go global, you need to be very careful because global expansion also impacts your headquarter and domestic employees. Clearly communicate why the company is expanding globally and how it creates growth opportunities for everyone. Provide cross-cultural training for domestic managers who will now be collaborating with international teams or traveling abroad. Thank you and see you again in the next video.